Are you looking to monitor energy consumption while at the same time having some automation and smart plug capability? Well, hey, I might have a solution for you. The folks at EVVR reached out to me and said, hey, we're launching a new product. It's available for pre-order, pre-sale right now. Would you like to try it out? So I said, hey, sure, send one over. I'll take a look at it, put it through its paces. So we're going to talk about that in this video. So this is the EVVR Energy Monitoring Smart Plug. I'll spare you the unboxing. There's not much to the unboxing except for the plug itself. So this is a 3-prong capable. Love the 90 degree. Makes it easy to kind of squeeze this in behind things that you may want to be, again, controlling or monitoring energy consumption for. In my case, I've been running this for the last month or so, maybe 6 weeks, on the freezer in my kitchen in order to collect some data and see how it works. The gist of it, again, being you have the ability to both control power. This is a relay, a smart relay that works with Apple HomeKit. Has a voltage range of 85 to 245 volts and it's 16 amp max capable current. There is a power button available on the remote itself, or again, you can control this via Apple HomeKit, which makes it inherently programmable through other automation systems that work with HomeKit, as well as the EVVR app itself. Setup itself is very simple, very direct. Essentially just plug it into power and we have a QR code available right on the device there. You essentially just start up the Apple Home app, go to add an accessory. You'll get right in the app the ability to scan this code. It'll identify the device as a switch, and after a period of a few minutes, it'll make all the requisite communications, authorizations, and connectivity required for the device to show up directly in HomeKit. It did take a couple minutes, so the pairing process, the activation process isn't instantaneous, but it is working, and it did work for me the first time. No failure modes, no problems. Once the switch is paired, it shows up right away. You can define the room that you want the accessory to be in. You can customize the name, and then you have the direct actuation capability right there. Turn it off, turn it on, and all of the other kind of requisite automations available through HomeKit for controlling the state of the switch. There is also the EVVR app itself. I think this has just been recently released to US app stores. After having the device set up in HomeKit, I didn't have to do anything special to have it show up in the EVVR app. Just opened it and there it was. Of course, in that app, I can also actuate the switch, turn it on, turn it off remotely. But more importantly, through the EVVR app is how you get access to the historic data, the energy consumption usage data. So you can click into the switch. You can look at the current active power state as well as his historical view based on days, weeks, or months of usage. I did run this on my big stand-up full-size freezer in our kitchen for a period of time there. It's interesting seeing kind of the fluctuations in energy use that a device like that pulls. For me, I would say other interesting applications, particularly for a home theater environment, would be to plug this onto the UPS that drives the majority of my equipment and be able to have kind of a running tally of the energy consumption of all of the gear in the rack, or even potentially using the smart switch capability, which I had been doing before with my gaming PC, where I had my gaming PC remote from the room that I was generally using it in, and having a smart switch like this would allow me through Control 4, through HomeKit, and so on, to be able to leave the computer off based on the power state of the switch, actuate the switch to turn on, which would restore power to the computer, and with BIOS settings could freshly boot the gaming PC remotely and in conjunction with my other home automations. Some interesting usage ideas there. I'd be curious, what would you use something like this for? Either in terms of automating something, making your system better to use or simpler to use in some way, or is there some element of your system specifically that you're looking to get more information about its energy consumption, and that data would be of interest to you? So I don't think there's too much else to say. Short and sweet. A cool little device, and I think just at the beginning of its life cycle. These are available at the time of this recording for pre-order or pre-sale. Note they are available in multiple plug types and other configurations, so depending on where you are at region-wise and your specific electrical needs, there is some flexibility built in there. And they are offering some pre-order, pre-sale discounts as well, particularly if you buy multi-packs or multiple units. I will have the link to evvr.io, their webpage, down in the description. This is a company that I think will be bringing a variety of kind of smart power management oversight types of products to market, and it'll be interesting to see what all they do, what else they come out with next, and what other capabilities, customizations, configurations, and features are added to their app as we go forward as well. Thanks to EVVR for sending this over. Pretty cool piece of kit, and again, I think I'll find some prolonged usage for this, certainly around the Techthusiasm Home and the Techthusiasm Home Theater. So sound off in the comments. Let me know what questions you have on this or how a device like this may be useful to you. Otherwise, please do all that regular YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, share the video, leave the comments, and coming back for more home theater, home automation, smart automation, discussion, and fun.